Hey, what's up YouTube? Little Bucket here, coming at you from Metro. Actually, I'm coming at you from Detroit this time, not just Metro Detroit. But anyway, as you can see, my hair looks a little bit different, and I have a few videos to upload, updating things. I dyed my hair purple and blue, and then I had to shave it for when I'm going to go back to work in the next week. That update video is going to come later. I didn't want to focus on posting those before this because a lot of stuff's happened in the last few days in the last week. So I just wanted to talk about some pretty important stuff. I didn't want to wait till after I did an update video and after I'd posted the other videos that I had. But yeah, the reason why it's taking so long story short, is because I lost some of my GoPro stuff in the airport on the way to Palm Springs, so it's just been complicated. So I'm using my phone right now. I should be getting that stuff back soon. But anyway, to the real point of this video, I'm going to be talking about the whole NFL thing with players sitting for the national anthem, because I've been seeing a lot of people posting and saying stuff about how it's disrespectful to the country and how there's better ways to protest and whatnot. So I didn't script anything. I'm just talking from the heart. I wanted to put something out there about my thoughts about it, and just got back from California. Just finished my homework, so I'm just gonna go into it. So I guess the first thing I'm gonna talk about is regarding people saying that it's disrespectful to the country and those who fought for us in wars and whatnot, but they're not protesting. They're being straight up with what they're protesting. They're sitting because of police brutality towards specifically African Americans, but it is all not white people. No one has ever said that this is in disrespect to those who fought for our rights or whatnot. But even after people have been saying that, the people participating in the protests have refuted that, saying no, we're telling you what it's about. We're sitting because we feel that the country is being unjust to us. Something that I read though was talking about how we kneel when somebody's hurt in a sporting event. So these players essentially are kneeling for the country because the country's hurt. We're hurting. There's unjust things going on in our country, unfair treatment to people of color in the justice system, unfair profilings. There's people, I read this thing this guy wrote about how he either was in the military formerly or he's active right now. And I think he's active, and he would drive, every time he would leave his house, he'd make sure to drive in his army uniform, just in case he'd get pulled over, because he didn't feel safe being pulled over as a black man. So it's not about hating America, it's about wanting to help America be fixed, because there's some bad things going on and it's hurting people, and they just don't want to be treated this way anymore. They don't want to be unjustly profiled. They don't want to have to worry about their life just getting pulled over and listening to what the police officer says and still be at risk for being hurt. So, and if you think that that's just crap and that it's not unfair and that police brutality isn't a thing, or not all police officers, yeah, not all police officers, but too many police officers, okay? No one, just, it's, please do some research. It's enough of a problem where it's a problem. People are getting hurt, people are afraid. When so many people have been affected by this, you gotta just admit it's a problem. So then people are complaining about well, that's a bad way to protest, do it a different way. People are always complaining about every single type of way that people protest. First of all, don't tell oppressed people how to deal with their oppressors. First of all, how can you tell people that you want them to peacefully protest, and then they're literally doing the most peaceful way to protest by just kneeling during the anthem and not saying anything? I don't know how you could get more peaceful than that. So you tell people you need to protest peacefully. They protest peacefully, and they're a disgrace. They should lose their jobs. They're unpatriotic. I think that's pretty patriotic. You guys telling people if you don't like it, leave. That's not patriotic. We're gonna stand here and we're gonna fight for fixing our country. Leaving isn't fixing anything, it's just getting away from the problem. But are you really? Because there's these type of problems everywhere. This isn't just a United States problem, it's a world problem. But that being said, it's also very prevalent in the United States. So stop telling people how to protest. Please just think about the issues that these people are talking about, because they're not just doing it because they're not doing it because they hate America. They're doing it because they love America and they want to fix these problems that we have that are unjust and oppressing people, and they just want to be treated like people, okay? They just want to be treated like people. They don't want to be targeted. They don't want to just have to be, they don't want to be afraid of police officers for no reason. It's that simple. Police officers are supposed to be there to protect everybody. And yes, not all police officers, but that's not the point. Too many. A lot of people don't even know the background behind why we stand for the national anthem at sporting events. And it's actually a recent thing. I believe it was during World War II? Maybe I think it was World War II. And the government paid the NFL to start doing it because everything that was happening with Germany and stuff, and there was this big fear of communism in the United States. So the United States bribed sporting, like the NFL, the NBA, all that stuff, and told them to have their players stand for the national anthem, and then we started doing the whole standing for the national anthem thing in fear of communism spreading to the United States. So yeah, that's how that started. And I don't know, forcing people to stand for the national anthem sounds a lot like North Korea to me. Why would you want to force people into standing for the national anthem and stuff? That's not patriotic, that's nationalism. So, personally, if I went to a sporting event, I'm not standing for the national anthem because of all the reasons that have been said by these sports players about police brutality against people of color. But that's not even the only reason why I personally wouldn't. I mean, there's a lot of other issues going on in the oppression of a bunch of groups of people. So that being said, I think that more people should join the movement. It's a great peaceful way to protest, clearly stirring stuff up, hopefully making people think about these issues. These issues are so important. Obviously, people's lives are being super strongly affected or taken because of the wrongdoings that's happening in the country. So I encourage everybody to sit down for the national anthem until something changes, because right now things aren't looking the best. But America has always had its issues. And I don't know if I've said this in a video before. Yes, I have. But the United States' downfall will be how great we think we are, and we think we're the best. So since we're the best, we obviously don't need to change. And that's going to be our downfall, I'm telling you. So thanks for watching. I just wanted to do a quick video about my thoughts on the taking a knee during the national anthem. I know I didn't go into too much detail, I just think this is a brief overview about the main points, and I'm definitely willing to revisit this issue in another video. If anybody has any questions or anything, maybe I can answer them. Again, I'm not an expert and I'm not a person of color, but I understand why the movement is happening and I fully support it, so I'm down to help talk about it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share to all your friends. I will be posting my other videos in the near future that I never posted. One is about me dyeing my hair purple and blue, and you'll get to see that. And the other video that I'm going to be posting soon is about my trip to Palm Springs. So 2 fun videos coming up in the future. I'm all moved into my new place, just have to do unpacking, which could take a while, but I'm not going to worry about that. So I'm going to be able to set up my YouTube stuff in my basement and hopefully get my GoPro charger and memory card back soon, or just buy a new one if it's not in the Seattle airport. So I will see you guys next time, and while he's here, little Bernie says goodbye.